Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today I'm on fire. This is like reading number 5, I think. So if you've joined me for more than one, thank you. And we've got a reading for Aquarius that has to do with reconciliation. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, or you are an Aquarius, or somewhere in your chart you have Aquarius, and you've got a desire, even just a little one, to reconcile with somebody where there is a need for forgiveness, this reading could be for you. We're gonna call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I feel like this is gonna be a good reading. Let's see what we can get from the tarot. I think we'll start with the Meta Muse. What do we have for Aquarius? We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So, especially because we've got reconciliation already out and about, with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it feels to me like we have a situation here that may have happened a while ago. So I don't think this is, dealing with something from last week. A betrayal that felt like emotional manipulation. This could have been somebody that was dishonest about what they were interested in or what they wanted from someone else. This could have been somebody who was unwilling to share how they truly felt. But there's love here. It felt like maybe for a lot of you, this could have been a situation where somebody didn't want to confront their strong emotions for you and instead maybe ran from the situation. But with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, we've got somebody who wants to heal a situation, or they've been able to move past, or you have been able to move past something that was pretty difficult, a difficult pill to swallow. Maybe you really expected things to go better than they did, and there was an abrupt end. For hidden energy, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you may not be aware that there's been a decision pertaining to you that's been made by your person. Namely, I feel like there's somebody who's wanting to come towards you, and you may not know that they're pretty decisive about this. What else do we have for Aquarius? Holy shit, Aquarius, look at this. We have good things coming out your ears. I don't know who you are, but you have been doing what you need to in terms of addressing any trauma or, communicating in a respectful manner if there are issues. And I think you've also been kind or generous, perhaps both. But you have a change in your fortune coming for the better. So if things are decent, they're about to be amazing. If things are abysmal, they're about to be amazing. You've got perhaps a relatively exciting new opportunity for love, right? We have reconciliation and we have forgiveness. Somebody wants a new beginning here after a difficult waiting period. And I think this person already knows that you would be an excellent partner. So it's not just like, can I take you out for coffee? It's like, well, yeah, I want to like take you out and do stuff, but like maybe we should just go away for the weekend. Like they might be tempted to move really quickly with you. Look at you showing up in your own energy, Aquarius. We have the star coming out, and I feel like this is confirming what I said with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is healing or has healed from a betrayal. But I think this also speaks to somebody wanting to heal the situation between you guys, right? So you may have individually healed, or they may have, or both. But there's a sense that we haven't quite bridged that gap yet. We have the Hanged Man out sideways, and I feel like that's somebody's changed their perspective, but they need to change your perspective now. So, in other words, they know where they went wrong, they know what they would do differently, but they still have to have that conversation with you that explains what went wrong and what they wish they'd done differently and apologize. 'Cause it feels to me like they were dishonest with you about what they wanted or how they felt. This person was walking away from love the last time they ran into you. And now we have somebody that's looking to choose happiness. They want to live a more happy, authentic life. They may have been bored or a little detached lately. This could also be your energy, however it resonates. We have the Princess of Swords, which would be like the Page of Swords, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like somebody had to take another look at the situation to really understand what had happened. They maybe made an assumption and it made it feel to them like it was an appropriate way to respond. But what really ended up happening is they lost their chance with you or their chance to be happy with you, not just losing you. It's deeper than that. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody felt like when they messed up this opportunity with you, they also had some sort of impact on their ability to, I think, work effectively. So they may have been so distraught over the situation that it impacted their ability to focus at work. We're going to continue with the Black Tarot. We have the Lovers in reverse. Somebody may have chosen their career over love. So I feel like this is not choosing another person. This is choosing to be alone. But they regretted that. And they feel like they hurt you much more than they expected they would. There's a sense here that what they were trying to build or what they were really focused on in terms of investing in was something that wasn't as satisfying as they thought it would be. And they wish they had chosen to invest in you as well or instead. I feel like if they were working on their own business or something really important to them, like maybe a promotion, there was a disappointment here. Maybe there was too many cooks in the kitchen or a micromanager. There's something that went wrong with what they were focused on. And I feel like it really kind of underscored their desire to fix the situation with you. We have Justice. This is making me think of either The Eye of a Dragon or like Jurassic Park. And what I get from it is somebody put you in a box with basically all of their exes. Like, you're just going to do the same thing that everyone else has done, so I'm not going to let you get close to me. And they thought that was the right thing at the time for them. But over time, they've realized that they hurt themselves in addition to hurting you. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. One of the cards I really do like to see, oops, sorry, it's not in the reverse. It's just that these cups are kind of weird at the top. So, do you see that skeleton stretched from top to bottom? We've got somebody here that was pretty confident that they wouldn't have any regret over leaving you in the past or not choosing their own happiness. We have somebody who is very focused on their business or their projection trajectory professionally, and this is where they left you. You're like, no, way up here. I'm too busy. Can't talk to you. But it feels like the universe kind of reminded them through something tangible that the only thing you ever really take with you is your memories or how you feel, what you learned. And somebody had to learn that their love of material things is not love. Someone had to reassess what was important to them and what they were willing to fight for. With the Four of Swords, there may have been something that kind of pushed this person into a little bit of a hermit situation where they weren't spending a lot of time with other people. And this helped them get a little bit more grounded and see what changes needed to be made. And they realized that they had been rejecting love at every turn in a way to protect themselves, but it had really ended up hurting them. We're going to use the Ghost Tarot, since I feel like this is somebody who ghosts people. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius? We have the World and the Three of Cups. There may be a partnership or a community that this person wants to move away from. It may not suit them anymore. I feel like there's been a change for this person and they've realized they've surrounded themselves or prioritized people that were toxic or willing to take from them and didn't support them. So they see this as a poor investment. So whoever they were giving themselves to, as far as like actually having an open dialogue or, letting them in the social circle, however small it was, not all of these people really ended up being as great as this person initially thought. There's a sense that this community has to be edited a little bit, and I feel like they want to bring you back. So we have the High Priestess, but it looks like somebody who's got their eyes closed. I feel like right now there could be a feeling that you're getting messages through music or dreams that pertain to the situation, encouraging you to reach out and ask forgiveness. Or if you're the person who is hurt in the situation, your person is getting messages that they need to apologize, and you may be getting messages that you should be open-minded, or at least, understand that forgiveness is not just for the person who needs that forgiveness, right? So we have the Page of Swords right underneath the other Page of Swords. Someone really had to do their research here, and I feel like initially they didn't. They made a snap judgment, probably about you, and it wasn't fair. We also had the Four of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wanted to just leave this in the past and not deal with it, but they're realizing now they can't do that. They need to do something to fix this. They can't forget what they did to you. We have the Two of Swords. This person feels like there's a pretty good chance they won't get forgiveness here, and that there's a really legitimate reason for you to feel like they did you wrong. I'm also going to point out we have a lot of swords energies. We have two Four of Swords. We also have the Page of Swords a couple of times here. And the Two of Swords, along with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, really seems to suggest that somebody's trying to figure out how to proceed after they've come to the realization that they did you wrong, and they need to come forward with some sort of truth or genuine apology. We have more air energy, you guys. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Whatever they did to you, I feel like you've healed from it, but it was reckless, maybe a little bit blunt or heartless, something that they said, like, nah, I think I'm good. I don't need someone like you in my life. Something kind of like, you know. We have the Devil in the reverse. Somebody has let go of their fear of rejection or fear of abandonment. When we have a Devil in the reverse, this is somebody who's no longer beholden to something that was holding them back from something that they really did want. When we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse preceding that, we know that this is somebody who had denied love or didn't want to have an open heart or open mind when it came to love. Letting go of whatever had stopped them from this decision is likely something that's fear-based, right? Now, this could also be codependency, but I feel like really this is somebody who was afraid of rejection, afraid of abandonment, afraid of a real connection. We're going to use the Gypsy Oracle and get a little bit more clarification here for you, Aquarius. Let's do it, Aquarius. We have Servant in the reverse and Old Woman. I feel like there could have been a family member that was influencing somebody here to be a little bit cold where it concerns love. So this is giving me vibes of like a bitter woman who has maybe, one son telling him not to ever fall in love because all women are awful. Something along those lines. There was somebody that maybe felt a little bit entitled and saw romantic interests as kind of competition to being taken care of by either a masculine energy or somebody who's also mastered, feminine and masculine. So maybe they're really successful, maybe they're really assertive in some way. But we have foe in the reverse. This person, I feel like, was trying to create a separation that would benefit them and made somebody look like they were battling you when they really weren't. We have Thief in the reverse. So someone may have been told they shouldn't get involved in love because everyone's just out to get something from you or everyone's a cheater. We have Messenger in the reverse. This could have led to somebody deciding to ghost the other person or end something prematurely. These are all in the reverse. Okay, we're not taking all of these. We've got Wedding and Consolation in the reverse, Cheerfulness and Money in the reverse. Yeah, I think this is basically what I was just saying. I feel like somebody, maybe even a sister, a mother-in-law, an aunt, somebody here is like, no, don't get involved in any romance. That's just going to be, a good way to get your heart broken, and somebody will take everything that you have, while this person ends up taking everything that you have, or wanting to anyways. All right, we'll get, we'll get a couple of miniature OG or Rider Waite, and then we'll call it a day. All right, Four of Swords. This is that forgiveness or reconciliation that I think is happening that this old woman did not want to have happen. Now, the old woman could also be somebody who's just, older than you, like a sister that, maybe is 2 years older or something. So we have somebody realizing that they have the strength to return to a situation and discuss what they did that they don't feel good about. Something that they feel like they had better judgment for, but they went the wrong way. Likely because of external influence, right? Tell me about this Ace of Cups. So we have the Chariot, clarifying the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's taking action, wants to move forward in a love connection. They feel like they emotionally manipulated this person, and it's been causing them sleepless nights, how they treated this person. They're wanting to come in and change everything. This could be somebody who's like, I know I treated you horribly, but like, I actually would really love to live with you. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'll prove myself to you, kind of thing. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles, please. So I saw the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, and then he kind of flipped over into the reverse. I feel like somebody was putting in a lot of effort, being methodical, and then they realized they like overdid it. This is like somebody who like manages themselves out of a job. They automate everything, and then they end up like not adding any value themselves. Something like that. Somebody went too far in terms of protecting themselves. Tell me about the Page of Swords, please. We have the Lovers. We had the Lovers come out right here. It was in the reverse. And the Magician. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody exerting control over another person's love life. Like, I feel like Elvis Presley had one of those relationships where maybe a little bit too close to his mom, and she was really like influential in terms of how he saw other people and how he interacted with people in those relationships that he did have. Tell me about the World, please. But this person feels like a masculine is looking at the situation with a different perspective and feels like he needs to take this journey on his own. He doesn't need somebody else to tell him what decisions to make. Tell me about this Thief in the reverse, please. So we have the King of Cups, clarifying the Thief in the reverse. We have, I think, a situation where somebody has tried to make another person look like they would be a gold digger or use you for your money while they were literally doing that. So I feel like this masculine energy has decided they're not going to take the advice of this person anymore. And now we have the Empress in the reverse, suggesting a lack of maternal sentiment, right? Somebody who is a roadblock, somebody who doesn't really inspire strength or courage or confidence in others, but rather seeks to undermine it. Here we have the Page of Swords again. That's like your card today, Aquarius, with Judgment. Somebody has woken up. Somebody realizes now what they're supposed to do. They found some piece of information that maybe made it real clear to them that this person that was trying to exert control over their love life was not telling the truth, because we had this come out sideways, and someone else was telling the truth, and I think they interpreted it incorrectly. Tell me about this Devil, please. Wow. So we have somebody here who wants to let go of what has been holding them back, namely the past. They want to have a change in their karma with the Wheel of Fortune. They want to invest in a happy home life with somebody that they love. So somebody is letting go of this codependency with their parent or family member. Could be like a best friend, but I think it's more of a motherly figure. All right. I hope you found that helpful, Aquarius, and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you on the next one.